Yo, it's your boy G'Bo Ponzi. You know we off the porch with it. Shout out to Dirty Glove. We in the building, Florida in the building. The one and only Haitian Rockstar. Let's get it.
Bird, she said she wanna bird, yeah. This one call for the lurk, yeah.
All right, so we got my boy G'Bo Ponzi jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? It's your boy G'Bo Ponzi, Haitian Rockstar coming out of Florida, man.
Yes, sir, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. And the one thing I heard, you can't come to the A if you ain't come off the porch.
That's right, man. Let them know, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, it's good though. It's good vibes out here. I like it.
Yeah, I know you've been out here a couple days. What have you been doing, man? You getting some content, recording?
Yeah, doing a little content, a little media, you know, media promo run, shit like that.
Okay. Do you come up here pretty often or not too much?
Nah, this is my second time out here.
Second time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the first time I came, we were just like hanging out, just hanging out, cooling the shit, checking out the nightlife.
Okay. So first time on some real music shit then, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, that's lit right there, bro. I'm sure there's plenty to go on, man.
Oh yeah, this is one of many times.
Yep. So all the way from Florida, man. I'm gonna have you break it down because you've lived literally all over the state, it seems like, man. So
yes, sir.
Let the people know like where you was born at, where you grew up at, and where you live at now, man.
Yeah, I was born in Miami, and then I moved to Broward. I did, my elementary school out there in Broward, at North Fork Elementary. Then I went to Orlando, did my middle school and my high school out there. Shout out to West Ridge, Oak Ridge, best high school in America. I just moved to Fort Myers. I've been in Fort Myers since then.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So let's start with Fort Myers. Why'd you move to Fort Myers?
Actually, like my mom wanted me to move down to Fort Myers.
Okay.
Cause it was like Orlando was just moving a little too fast out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she just thought it would have been like a better, just a better look for me, shit like that.
Yeah. And I'm sure people that never been to Fort Myers probably think it's all this retirement community, not shit really going on, but there's another side to Fort Myers that folks probably don't know about.
It's far from that. There's a lot of shit going on. It's like the point now where I feel like as far as like the city, like the mayor, they're trying to stop and like hide all that stuff because they want it to be like a retirement spot.
Of course, and they want all the tourists and all that too.
Yeah, but it's a lot of shit going on out there for real.
Yeah. And talk about the Haitian culture in Florida, man, especially in the different places you've been at too, man.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's Haitians everywhere. Florida for sure. From Florida to New York to Canada to Paris, it's all over. But like I said before too, like I have homies who's not Haitian, but they've been around us so long, like they speak in Creole, they eating the Haitian food, you feel me? So they Zos too, they Z's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, were your parents, were they born in Haiti? Are they from Haiti?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you first generation American, huh?
I'm first generation, yeah.
Okay. So
I've been to Haiti though a couple times, so.
Okay.
It's nice out there.
Have you been recently, man? Because we hear about all the stories and everything going on out there.
Not recently, probably like a year or 2 years.
Oh, that's pretty recent then.
Yeah. They try to go like every couple of years for real. Every two, if not every year, at least on the second year, stuff like that.
Okay. And I
it's wild out there.
Yeah.
Right now it's wild. The food is lovely. Yeah, to die for.
And I'm sure you probably still got family down there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of family out there.
Okay. So, man, let's go to your upbringing, man. Talk about your upbringing, because, when we hear Haitian parents, man, they're usually real strict on their kids, man. Was it that way for you?
Yes. It was much more strict. Like my mom, she didn't play. Like all my homeboys, they knew my mom, she didn't play. Like, if I was out late or if I, get in trouble at school or whatnot, and teacher called her, I'd be on some shit like, all right, I wouldn't go home, directly home. My brother would go home, but then I'd chill with the older homeboys and shit like that. Like I'd stay, until past like, how could you say, like curfew or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then she'll come get me off his porch. Like she wasn't bullshitting. Like she coming with a back scratcher, she pulling your ear, walking to the car, and like damn, everybody, boy, your mom don't play. And we still back at it the same day.
Yeah.
But I love it to death though.
Did you grow up with your pops too? Was he in the house?
Yeah, nah, they was separated. My mom.
Okay.
That's all right. But I visit my dad. My dad, he always like lived in Fort Myers.
Okay.
That's how I kind of got more acquainted with the area.
Gotcha. And did you have any siblings? Any brothers, sisters?
Yeah, shit, probably like 6 brothers, 2 sisters.
Oh shit.
Like split up on both sides. Shit like
Okay.
that. Yeah, it's a lot of us.
And what were some of your hobbies growing up? Like, were you into sports? Were you always doing music? What was you doing as a kid, man?
Nah, I did, like, you know, I did my little sport, little basketball shit here and there. Try to do a little football type shit. But I was really like, I like chilling with the older homies and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother and all his homeboys, they was all older, so I like being around there. And fashion too. I love music. I've been around music since I was a baby. Just listening to music, just feeling like I never thought I would be a rapper or an artist, I should say. But nah, I would, you know, just fashion, chilling for real. And then yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I see on the gram, you be posting a lot. You be wearing some one-of-one pieces too, bro.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that shit, man.
Shit, I just had a one-on-one piece yesterday. Some crazy shit, some fly shit too. And it's crazy because my single is called Russia, off the Bowtime album, and the outfit came from Russia. So it's just it's on some cool, like I'm with all the shit. You send me some clothes, I'm gonna put it together. You know, you want me to take some pics, do it real. I love clothes. Yeah, so keep sending it, keep hitting me in the DM. I accept all merch.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you design some of these, if you be putting some of these pieces together, like you get a piece and then you add a little something, alter it a little bit, or?
Nah, I had like my boy, like, you know, my boy who do like my custom pants.
Yeah. He's got your face on there and shit.
Yeah, he'll ask me like, you know, what's the theme we're going for, and I'll tell him like, hey, let's do a little rock and roll, a little Jimi Hendrix. Then let's like some, you know, just like a mix of everything, and then he'll just put it together. He'll show me, like, he'll tell me what he's gonna do, and then when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, you went crazy. And I got my boy, he does, from Chicago, shout out my boy Matt. He does like the custom forces.
I saw that too, yeah.
Yeah, he crazy. Yeah, he actually does work for like a lot of like big artists.
For real?
Yeah, he a lot.
Yeah, because he's cold with it. The ones I saw on your gram, man, he went crazy on them.
Man, it's the ones that he did for, I think he did it from Raw Wave. I was like, yo, you sick. That's when I seen him. I'm like, oh, okay, you sick. And at first I had got something for my daughter. And he did her, like, you know, her first birthday, little Elmo shoes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you ain't playing.
That's hard, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to the fashion, like if you wear a fit, take a pic, is it done with? Can you remix it? Can you bring it back?
Shit, it's done. I mean, you can't remix it, like, as far as like to throw it on again, like throw it on social media, shit like that, take another pic.
Well, not even social media, but like when you wear it out and about.
Oh yeah, like let's say if I'm going to Publix or something like that, I ain't tripping on that. Yeah, I'd wear it fucking 5 days in a row.
There you go, man.
I'm gonna wear it again for sure.
Yeah.
But just like, you know, not on social media, just like on some chill.
Yeah, because I always say, man, like we spend so much money on these clothes, man. Right. You got to be able to get more than one wear out of it, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why, as far as like for me, as far as on the fashion tip, I'll go from Ross to Saks Fifth, go in between. I'll put on some shit from freaking Walmart or Marshalls, and you'll think I got it from the designer store. Like, I got some pictures on there for real. Like, I probably spent $20 on a fit. It's just how you put it together.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not about the clothes. It's about how you put that shit on, man. How you put it together and all that too.
Shit.
Because even what you're wearing today seems pretty basic with the Adidas, but they probably can't see the shoes. But
it's on some cool. I gotta see these. I ain't gonna lie. I just got these motherfuckers. The tag's still on them. I gotta see it. Look, still fresh out the box, DJ Khaled. Cause I don't want to lick him. Yeah.
So, any thoughts of like starting your own clothing brand or something like that?
I'll get to that. I thought about it. People told me about it, but right now I'm just so focused on the art of music.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, the fashion, I'm gonna enjoy doing like fashion shows, like being on magazines. I'm gonna enjoy that. But then when it gets to that, I see some stuff, like I did a couple stuff, but it's just not out yet.
Okay. I got you, man.
Yeah, I got a couple blueprints. It's just not out yet.
Yeah. And can you show off some of the pieces you got on there, man, and what they mean to you?
Oh yeah, I got Ponzi. That's my boy. He a hustler. You see, look, even Ponzi got the blue on.
Even the chains.
Not even try. That's my boy here. But, you know, much more like an idol, like a respected figure to me. I respect it as far as his upbringing, and like his determination. This my G'Bo piece. Actually, I got this one in the A.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got this in the A. And then this was my first piece, the first G'Bo piece. The first ever. That was just to let the world know who I am.
Yeah.
Like everybody, you know, everybody call me Bo, G'Bo, shit like that, but nah, you gonna see this shit. This on some chill shit, and I got one of them little Cubans on.
There you go, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And unlike most Florida rappers, you didn't go solid gold on them, though.
Nah. The gold, gold, I fuck with gold for sure. But you know, I like to shine. I'm a star, I like to shine, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you check out from fashion or whatever, they got to shine.
Nah,
I did won best dress in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that award, so they know what's going on.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. So how'd you end up really falling into it? Because like you said earlier, you never saw yourself as an artist. No. So how did you end up here, bro?
Shit. One of my little brothers, they got me, they told me to come to the studio, and we did a song while I was visiting down in Fort Myers. We did a little song, and the dude, the engineer, he specifically, he said, "Is he playing right now? Like he said, no, this is horrible." And then he was a Zoe too, so he's saying it with the accent. So I'm like, damn. He was like, no. Well, he said, he need to go home, practice. I'm like, damn. Ever since then, I'm like, okay, now I got to show you. And then I just started taking it more serious, like as far as the past 2 years, like as far as putting myself into the music, like you know, just having that different bond. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and anyone that checks out your music knows you got a different sound coming out of Florida. Like you're not sounding like the Florida rappers and all that.
Yes, sir.
Was that by design, or did it take you a while to kind of find your sound? Or
it took me, yeah, it did. After like, I think 2023, when I took that little break, because I took a year off from social media, the world just went cold. So after that, I just developed like just a whole different sound, like being more. It also started with just not having so much people in the studio with me, not sitting here smoking, drinking, like, you know, just because that used to be my shit. I just smoke, drink, have all my boys with me, just chilling. It was much more of a chill, like it was a hobby, but now it's a passion. Then I just started like trying this new shit. Yeah.
Was there a certain song to where you figured out, all right, this is the direction I need to go in, or?
Yeah, when I made In Sync, I think In Sync, because it was a beat, how I started off the beat, like the chorus or whatnot. I said, I ain't gonna lie, this bit here make me want to sing. The beat, it made me want to sing, but I didn't know how to sing. And then I was like, Christian Dior, and then some shit like that.
Yeah.
And when I started doing that, and I started like switching the melodies and the tone, I'm like, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah. It looked like fans were fucking with it too. The numbers are pretty good on the music video, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that video was crazy. My boy Waves, Ace, he had shot it. We did some crazy, we did it in the O. Did a little helicopter ride.
Yep.
Just on some cool shit, went through the neighborhood.
Did you expect it to go up like it did, or did that kind of surprise you?
Nah, it really surprised me. Really, I just put them out.
Yeah.
Of course, at the end of the day, I want them, like, the videos to just get to like 100K, 1 million views, like, you know, it's just like that. But I'm like, all right, shit, let me just put them out so they can see it. Cause I want you to see what's going on. Like I put out blogs, you know, skits and stuff like that. Just also show off my personality. But I want y'all to see like this music is life. Videos that give you life.
Yeah. And you call yourself the only Haitian rock star, man.
Yeah, the first. I see the flag in the back. The first Haitian Rockstar, fresh out of Florida. Not even nobody in Haiti. When I went over there a couple years ago, I had some of the like the young Zoes like, it was confused, but it was like, oh, it's like Lil Wayne. Like, they're like Lil Wayne. I'm like, no. But now I see it now, like the ones that have been following me since then, now they on their Rockstar shit. I see a lot of people on the Rockstar shit, man.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, you had sent me a video last night, Sheon.
Yeah.
Talk about the creative process that went into that music video, man.
Oh boy, we just really just like brainstormed, and it was like, hey, cause you know how some videos like dudes probably had like 50 dudes in the video, probably like 10 girls are just going, just whatever, flash or whatever. I'm like, yo, how about, cause it's like a pop, it's like a trap pop, if that makes sense. But like on some R&B, it's all kind of shit. I was like, yo, how about we do a band? Instead of having 3 different people, we could just have 3 of me. Yeah, and it was cool. Had like some people, I had my girl and her cousin, they were supporting me. It was some cool shit, like, we throwing flowers and shit in the video. Yeah. So it's like, oh shit, yeah, this hard.
Yeah, it's like people ain't making videos like that anymore, man. Nah. Like you said, it's just, let me get my 50 guys with me, get some girls, shake their ass.
Yeah. Like,
stand in front of a gas station or something.
See, I'm creative. Like when I shoot, like when I do videos, I want it to be creative. I want every video to be different. Just everything just to be different from the last. So when you go on the page, you just seeing different type of varieties. Mm-hmm. You like what you like, but it's gonna be something different on there.
No, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So we got the new project out right now. Going crazy, it looks like too.
Yes, sir. Bow Time is out now. Hosted by my boy Trap-A-Holics and DJ Holiday.
Yes, sir.
It's out now on all platforms.
Yeah. So first off, talk about how'd you get the legendary Trap-A-Holics and DJ Holiday on this shit, man?
So I got trapped through networking. We networking, Then I hit him up on social media and stuff like that. And I was like, no, hold on. Because he was doing something in LA at the time. And I was like, hey, can you FaceTime me, before we lock in the business so I could make sure it's you? And then he FaceTime, I was like, oh shit, Sheon holla. I said, oh shit. But then I was like, yeah, then he asked me, he just gave me a few people, like, like who he could hit up right then and there. And then he said, hold on, he's gonna be a holiday like the following week. They went to Dubai or something. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I said, yeah, that'd be a duo. Yeah. And I grew up listening to like the Wood Chamberlains, like the
legendary
Gucci, the Flockers. So I'm like, yo, Holiday and Trap on one tape. And Trap told me they haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Like them 2 on one tape, it's really been, I think about 12, 15 years. Like it's really been a while for real. So I'm like, okay, this shit is legendary. And it's a mixtape, so it's not an album.
Yeah, it's like people not getting the DJs anymore involved, which I feel like Cardi just did it.
Right. Yeah, with the Swamp Izzo.
Yeah, exactly.
And he did that, so Bow Time came out before that. So I'm like,
Let him know, bro.
I'm like, shout out to Cardi, I follow Cardi. I'm like, damn, you see? I'm seeing Quavo on Trap-A-Holics page, like, we gotta get, I'm like, oh, okay, so now people know what's going on.
Yeah.
But Bow Time already was, because me and Trap, we've been locked in for like a year plus. So I was like, damn, okay, so this is actually gonna be the start of a new wave.
Of course, man.
Just bringing the DJs, like, not the new wave, but getting the DJs back involved, because that's who you really need, the DJs and the media, the media, the interviewers, the social media content creators. Yeah. Shit like that.
Yeah, it looks like Trap's really rocking with you. He went down to Miami for the release parties, doing the interviews with you. It's like, damn, you're not just getting him to host the tape, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, Trap is actually, that's why I really love with Trap sincerely, because he's actually mentoring me. It's put, like, if it wasn't for him, for real, I wouldn't have dropped the tape probably to like August, September.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I took a break off social media earlier, like 3 months. Like December to like March, and it was like, yo, what you doing? Like, we got to put this out now. And it was like, I was like, all right, man, I'm just put it out in August. He's like, nah, man, I activate your social media. We're gonna put it out within the next week, 2 weeks. Fort Lauderdale, St. Pete, we just traveled and shit, just did a couple interviews. He would have been out here with me in Atlanta, but he had the WrestleMania thing going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Trap. Shout out to Trap, man.
Yeah, man, legend in the game, bro.
Heck yeah.
And talk about putting together this project too, because I know you've been promoting this shit for a while.
Yes, sir.
So I feel like you've been recording these songs and taking your time with this shit too.
Oh yeah, because I wanted to do it right, as far as having the right songs, the right cover art, and then just having like the right as far as mix and the song placements on there. Because I had like I think it's 9, and I think we had a pool of like 16 to 20, like 16 to 20 tracks. So it's like, okay, let's just pick out these songs, put this on here, this on here. And then when the tape was done, I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, yeah, it sounds good. Like from start to finish, like the vibe matches on there.
Yeah. And me and you jumped on the phone last night, and I told you right away, like, Russia, this is the one. And you was like, man, that's crazy, because this is definitely the one that you plan to push off of here too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Russia. It's on both time. It's out everywhere. The video is gonna be crazy. The video, well, it's not gonna be crazy. The video is crazy.
It's already been shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit crazy.
Where'd you shoot it at?
I did that in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to G'Bo. He did that one and the Bombay video too.
Okay. That was another one of my favorites, the Bombay one.
Yeah, we did that one in I believe St. Thomas, somewhere like that. St. Thomas.
Shit, really?
We did on the island, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. The Russia video is just, it's fun. Not too much going on, not too little going on, but it's fun though, and it's creative.
And do you remember recording the song for Russia? Like, what was you going through that day? What was the inspiration for the song?
When I heard the beat, I just thought of some fashion. And I think I was on the toilet. I think my girl had a purse over there or some shit. I was like, oh, my Birkin. And we just, all right. And then the beat, and I started humming the beat. I'm like, oh, yeah. We're gonna do it like this. I ain't gonna lie, that's where I make about 70% of my songs.
For real?
Yeah, on the toilet. I'd say if I got a studio session at 4 p.m., get on, hit the little toilet, and I just be playing the beats. I'm like, oh, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
We're gonna use this concept right here. Then when I get to the studio, me and my engineer OG, we just get it together.
Okay. So do you write? Do you punch in? Do both or what?
I write.
Okay.
I love writing. I can punch in as well. Do like the whole, the freestyling, but writing that lets me express my creativity.
Yeah. And what about the inspiration for the song Bombay then?
Bombay. I was chilling. When I heard Bombay, I felt like I was at the beach, like I was on an island. Like it gave me just like a cool, Miami Vice type. It's on some cool. I'm like, okay. And then it was some shit I was watching, but it had to do with a bank teller. Like the dude was always always in the bank, so I'm like, oh, he could go to the bank because he know all tellers. Like just on some boss, you go to the bank or you go to, they know you there. So I'm like, okay, yeah. And then when I said switch it up like Hugh Hefner, that's just me switching up my swag.
Yeah.
Because Hugh Hef, he had all the girls. I got all the swag as far as different versatility, like a different sound. That's why I said it like that.
Nah, that shit hard too, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Any other videos you plan to shoot off both time?
Oh yeah, we gotta get Texas. Texas, that's like my emotional. It's much more of an emotion. Like not on no deep boohoo crying, but that shit is like you feel it. And then what else? I think the outro, the Murder Man outro, and also High Fashion. Okay. High Fashion, that's my graduation song.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like when I play it, I feel like I'm graduating. Like I just graduated. I just graduated into a different world, like to another level of fashion, or a different level as an artist.
Yeah. And talk about the feedback from the fans, man. Like I said, it look like they loving this shit.
Yeah, they fuck with it for sure. And a lot of people, like, they leaning towards Russia, Bombay, Texas. And I get people, they lean into the Sweet 16. I'm like, oh shit. Everybody has like their own favorite songs, but like those are the top 3: Russia, Bombay, and Texas for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because it's got so many different vibes on the project too. It's like it's got something for everyone.
Oh, and Las Vegas. A lot of people fucking with Las Vegas.
Like, did you record that while in Las Vegas? Why'd you call it Las Vegas?
No, I did that in Fort Myers.
Okay. Is it just like where your mind frame was?
Yeah, because Las Vegas is money. So I said I chase that money like I'm Las Vegas. And I think because I lost some money like trying to do some little like hard rock shit. Yeah, I don't like all that gambling shit, bro. I lost some money on the hard rock and I'm like, yo, I chase that money like Las Vegas. Because you go there, you win, you lose. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Because I know Trap's out there in Vegas too, so I wasn't too sure if you ever went out there and recorded that.
He was fucking with it.
Yeah. I didn't ask you earlier, but talk about your musical influences, man, because I feel like it's going to be a wide range of artists right here, man.
Oh yeah, my first is Future, Thug, Adele, Trick Daddy, and as far as like, yeah, that's like my top 4, like top 5, and the Hot Boys too, because I like the mesh of the 4, just the mesh of 4 on 1. It's like one person doing 4, like it's 4 different sounds on one track. So I'm like, oh, I like that style. And Adele, her voice, like her harmony, it's just beautiful. And then I fuck with Thug as far as like his creativity. I could tell like he had a lot of confidence. Like, he probably could lay on his bed and make a song, like do the shit with his eyes closed and still like swag it out. And the Future, he just got that longevity, he got that swag. Yeah, that's a whole different swag.
Yeah, I like how you mentioned Trick Daddy. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time too.
Oh yeah, Trick. Hell yeah. Trick is it's like Trick way. Like, you know, like it's like ain't nobody gonna stop him from doing what he doing, and he gonna do what he do. So I could tell, you know, he has a lot of charisma and confidence too. And that's like, oh yeah, I fuck with Trick. Like how he was talking that talk, Trick was talking crazy.
Oh, absolutely, man.
You gotta open your ears to really understand, like, you know, it's like a different kind of poetry, I'd say.
Yeah, Thug poetry, basically, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He has so many different vibes, too. Like, he'll give you some heartfelt shit. He'll give you the hardest music in the world, then, too.
Right.
Yeah. So, you did drop a project last year, Free Jeffrey, man. So, I knew you were going to mention Young Thug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But talk about putting together that project, too, bro.
I say that project was much more, it was dedicated to Thug. The Free Jeffrey, I got the Free Jeffrey clothes. Because Thug, he's really like, you know, it's one of my biggest inspirations for real. So I dedicated to him, and just kind of like how he did Slime Season.
Yeah.
I just came out there, just, the world didn't catch on to it till later, but it was just different sound, just putting your voice in different pockets. So I got on some stuff like that as far as just trying out new stuff. Just doing what I wanted to do. And then I was writing him at the time too. Like I wrote him a few letters and shit.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
That's hard right there, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh yeah, this shit for Jeffrey for sure.
You listened to the new single today that he dropped?
I didn't catch on to it yet.
Oh shit.
I ain't get onto it. I seen it last night. He was dropping something. By the time I ain't get on social media yet.
Okay.
I ain't get on like YouTube and shit yet.
What's your thoughts on the music scene in Fort Myers right now? It seems like a lot of talent coming out that area.
Oh yeah, we get in the light. Now it's just to keep it going. Like now it's like, okay, Fort Myers, people are starting to know like, hey, it's more to Florida than just Miami, Orlando, Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Like you gotta mention Fort Myers now.
Yeah, I feel like that's the next scene that's gonna bubble in Florida, man.
I feel like, you know, the cards, you know, if they're played correctly, as far as everybody, like all the musicians out there, they do what they're supposed to be doing, it's going crazy. Like you see how them boys, like in Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah,
a lot of unity, man.
Yeah, how them boys going crazy. Like Fort Myers really has that. We got that opportunity because it's a lot. It's a lot of swag, a lot of sauce in there. Like people, you know, I feel like a lot of people around they bite from Fort Myers. So it's like, you know, we ain't gonna speak on that. That's a whole different conversation. Yeah, people like from around the world, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and Florida as a whole, man, just keeps winning, sure. Man.
It's like, yo, you gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And then it's like also too, I feel like Florida just has to, not necessarily like, it don't need to be on some kumbaya, like unified shit, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, but yo, if you know this dude coming up, help him up. Mm-hmm. You don't gotta help him up, like you don't gotta, hey bro, like introduce him to this person, that person, but you know, like, hey, pull up to this, or let's do a song on some shit like that. Do some shit like that, and whatever they do, that's what they do. You can't force a man, and you know what I'm saying? But people have to kind of reach out, like stop gatekeeping, if that makes sense.
Nah, real shit, man.
But I see why they do it too, because if you know this person right here, they're up to no good, you know what I'm saying? Like they just on straight bullshit, they not serious. Now it's gonna look crazy if you bring this dude around these people, and you know, it's just negativity.
Yeah.
So I see why people do that around the world.
Yeah. So you were in a couple movies already, man.
Oh yeah. Did one was like, I believe it was a Halloween, like a scary movie type stuff like that. That was my boy Hood Rich Kevin down there. And then one was with Turk from Fort Myers, Friends of Foes. So that was much more like a movie like made for like Fort Myers. Like she gives you kind of like a glimpse of like what's going on out there, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in, if you guys got any movies, any offering, little want me to go walk the strip for fashion, just hit me up, I'm down.
Yeah. I'm
with all that acting shit.
Is there any roles you wouldn't play, or are you open to anything?
Nah, I mean, not on no like Medea shit. Like, shout out to Tyler Perry. I'm gonna take that back, say for like more professionally. I'm not cross dressing or shit like that. But besides that, yeah, well, we gonna act.
And talk about some of the roles you did play.
Yeah, so in Friends of Foes, I was like my own kind of entrepreneur. So just, you know, just counting out the money, you know, stuff like that. And my boy came through, you know, whatever. And then just on some cool shit, like the little cool kid.
Yeah.
Cool kid. And then in the Hood Rich Kevin movie, I was, we was at, you know, I was just like one of the dudes that was there camping, because it was a group of us, like little couples and shit. And I died and shit.
You died in the movie?
Yeah, I got stabbed. You got stabbed. Kev, we need another movie, Kev, but I ain't dying this time. I got stabbed and shit. It was wild. It was, the fun part about it was like the dying part. Well, not, you know, like, yeah. Not like that, but you know, like, when you gotta die, you gotta fall and all that shit. I'm like, oh shit.
That's where the real acting kicks in,
Yeah, I'm
right?
like, yo, I gotta fall this way, then you gotta put the blood and shit. I'm like, oh, yo, this shit crazy.
Shit, wow, I'm about to check that shit out.
Yeah, it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. Tippy Toes in it too.
Okay.
Yeah, Tippy Toes in it. It was, we had another dude, a few people from around.
Yeah. You mentioned having a daughter, man. Talk about fatherhood, man, and the importance, you know, being there for your kids and all that.
Oh yeah, I love them both, man. They're the first thing first. Make sure they're straight. Make sure everything, you know, is good and taken care of and set for them as well. And also, I just want to let them not live through the circumstances that I had to live through growing up. But I still want them to understand, like, you know, just the structure of what it is out here. Like you can't take it for granted. And also how a man is supposed to treat you.
Yeah.
That's all I be doing, shit like, I buy my daughters like flowers. Like their mom will get their nails done, you know, just like little shit, like dance with them. And when I walk her to, you know, take her to school, I open the door for her, you know, shit like that, what a man's supposed to do. Or if we're going somewhere like freaking Popeyes or somewhere, just she seen me holding the door open for the lady, you know, just to show her that's what a man's supposed to do for her. And it just having respect, because respect is due to a dog.
No, that's real right there, man. Yeah. What's next project or next single? You know, or we just all bow time right now?
Yeah, it's bow time the whole year. Shit, we might fuck around, do a bow time too, or Ponzi time, or Ponzi world. Yeah, this. I know me and Trap gonna do something again for sure. I don't know who else we're gonna bring in with it, but we're gonna do another tape.
Okay.
And just to keep putting that music out there. That's all I'm on, is putting the music, getting the visuals out there, and then just expanding.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the U.S. is just so big, but I want it to be around the world. That's my goal.
I feel you, man. What's some advice you would share to some new artists trying to get their foot in the door right now?
Just to keep going. You got to keep going, and you really just try. Even if you fall, you know, try again. Because you won't know what happened, you know, until you do it. You want to make this sound, just go ahead and try it. Fuck what everybody else say. If you feel like it sound good, then keep it. Yeah. Just do it. And also invest. You gotta invest in yourself for sure.
Not real shit, man.
And invest in them beats too. I can't be on, you know, on YouTube and YouTubing it out. I mean, if the budget's not right for sure, but you gotta get those beats, the producers, you gotta take care of them.
Yeah.
Because the song, the lyrics is cool, but the lyrics is nothing without the beat. It's a team.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of the producers.
Yeah, especially if the song blows up and you don't own that beat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's over with.
You're gonna be in a load of trouble because you don't even wanna own that song.
Yeah. And you better hope it's like not a real big producer where, you know, you could kind of talk to them and stuff like that. But nah, you gotta take care of them. Cause I think on my Free Jeffrey, when I dropped the project, one of the beats I did a buy, but then the dude, like, he wrote me and stuff, like, I'm like, yo, we gotta get this taken care of or I'm gonna strike it.
Oh yeah.
You know, when they do that, the whole take would come off. I'm like, oh, no, like, yeah, my bad. First we got in an argument, I'm like, yo, why you sending me the beats? I thought it was free, keep sending me these beats. He's like, no, man, yeah, I just wanted to send it to you so you could listen to it. I'm like, okay. Nah, he just heard, he was fucking with a song, he was like, okay, yeah, nah, we gotta get this on paper.
Yeah. Nah, you gotta take care of the business at the end of the day.
You gotta take care of the business.
Yep. Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows where to find you at, bro.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at GBO_PONZI, on TikTok, GBO PONZI, YouTube, GBO PONZI, G'Bo Ponzi, on all social media. Make sure y'all go check out Bow Time Inside now. It's on all platforms. You know, we fresh out the porch with it.
Yes, sir, man. You guys shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up?
Oh yeah, shout out to God first and foremost. And shout out to everybody who's actually supporting and actually, like, you know, taking the time out to listen to the music. And actually, like, more than just cook and play, like, actually, you know, you fucking with it, bumping with it, vibing. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the fans, engineers that helped me out. Shout out to Track Out Studio, OG, Steve, P. Shout out to everybody, Quest, everybody at the studio who helped me put it together. And yeah, that's it, man, for real.
All right, bet.
Yeah, shout out to Off the Porch, baby.
She said she wanna burn, yeah. This one call for the